lot was said about the Ketoret. Ketoret was the incense offering that they used to bring in Beit HaMikdash, in the Jewish temple, which was in Temple Mount in Jerusalem, which was Jewish, right?
Yeah.
Okay, right. I just want to get this straight. By the way, I would like to take this opportunity to actually thank our friend Karen for sponsoring breakfast for the guys in Yeshiva, so they would not go hungry. So thank you so much for keeping our belly fulls. Now, so a lot was said about the Ketoret. We know the thing with Aaron, he ran out, it stopped the disease, and so on. What's so special about this Ketoret? What instance? We were turning into like, Indians here or Rastas, we sell Ketoret, incense. Well, what's so special about the Ketoret? It says, it's so special about the Ketoret that it says, V'arva le'Hashem, right? Ma ze arev? It was sweet, it was tasteful. Again, God needs Ketoret, incense. What's so special about the Ketoret? So let's go look at this. First of all, we say what the Zohar says. The Zohar says that אין לך דבר חביב לפני הקדוש ברוך הוא כקטורת. Nothing is more precious to God than the Ketoret itself. What? ועומדת לבטל כישוף ודברים רבים מהבית, and it could remove a lot of bad ailments and so on and so forth from everything around us. Again, but what's so special about it? Why is this? It says, דבר זה גזרה עומדת לפני הקדוש ברוך הוא, right? If there is a decree that הקדוש ברוך הוא wants to put, God forbid, on Israel, שכל מי שמסתכל וקורא בכל יום מעשה הקטורת, ינצל מכל הדברים הרעים שבעולם. If a person says the Ketoret every day, that's like a guarantee that it's going to be safe from bad things happening to the world. Like, what is this, hocus pocus? I mean, Judaism is not a hocus pocus religion. We're not this voodoo child here that we do kind of like magic stuff. It's not. Umidin ra, from bad judgments and so on. Velo inazeh kol hayom kulo, and there's nothing bad is going to happen to you. That's, by the way, after Havdalah, some people say the parashat Ketoret, some Menei Ketoret. And ואין סתרה אחרה יכולה לשלוט עליו, וצריך שיכוון בה. You need to have the proper intent in that, but no impurity would clinch on you. But what's this kavanah? Well, what are we talking about? What's the kavanah? I mean, what? Start sniffing a Ketoret? I mean, lighting incense? We're doing kumbaya here? What are we, New Age? No. Now, on that, says Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai, Im b'nei Adam, if people would have known how superior is the act of the Ketoret in front of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, they would take every word and word from the Ketoret and they would make it like a golden crown on their heads for that. U'mi shemishtadel bo, whoever makes an effort, tzarich להסתכל במעשה הקטורת, ויכוון בכל יום, right? And if he does the proper kavanah, יש לו חלק בעולם הזה ובעולם הבא. This is like a very crazy thing. So, וינצל מכל הדילים, and all the dinim will come up, and this is very weird. ומדין של גיהינום, ומדין המלכות, also מדין המלכות. It's a tremendous thing. And then it says, the Zohar, that in the Ketoret, when the smoke of the Ketoret, of the incense, will go up, the Kohen would see the letters of the secret of a holy name going up in the air, together with that smoke, and after that, holy chariots would surround it from all sides until it goes out with tremendous joy, and so on and so forth. That's why the person who brings the Ketoret becomes rich, וקושר קשרים למעלה, and ומכפר על יצר הרע ועל עבודה זרה. There is a סטרה אחרה. יצר הרע is your own selfishness. And avodah zarah. Why it's avodah zarah? Because when you're doing your own will, you're basically worshiping yourself, right? So, but again, what's so special about the Ketoret? So much that it says in Masechet Sanhedrin that that אמרו רבותינו זיכרונם לברכה, Chazal said, Rav ki have nafik ledina have bereut nafsha lekatla nafik ledina. And Chazal said over there, right, Beni im aravta lereecha. Aravta lereecha? מה זה aravta lereecha?
Guarantor?
You guarantee, or in other words, responsible. Now look at this word arav, right? Arev, arava, arev, arav. I think to say, ואהבה להשם מנחת יהודה וירושלים, מה זה מנחת? מנחת, the gematria of מנחת, מם, נון, חט, תו, is 498. 498 is the gematria of Ata Elokim. And is also the same gematria, same numerical value of Gila Sod HaShechina, to reveal the secret of the Shechina. What does that have to do with the Ketoret? It's very simple. In the Ketoret, what we have? כתוב הגאו קצת, נו? הצורי והציפורי והחלבונה והלמונה, משקל שישה, הקוש למסר קילופה שלושה קינמון תשעה, מוריד קר שינה תשעה. We have all kind of varieties in the Ketoret. But then there's also something that smells better. What is something that smells better? Chelbona. You need this also, Habibi. Everybody together. The togetherness of Am Yisrael, that's the offering, Minchat Yehuda v'Yerushalayim. When Am Yisrael is together, what we give, we cannot bring korbanot today. What we could bring a korban that is going to be pleasant to God, that offering is the togetherness that I see. Everybody is a part of Am Yisrael. Those who smell good, and those even who smell bad. Even the chelbona. You are not there to separate them and put them to the side. You need to put them all together. And when you bring it all together, and how you do this, the Ketoret? Hadek eitev, eitev hadek. The bound need to be tight. למה? מפני שהכל יפה. הכל, the voice. What's the voice? The voice of Am Yisrael praying to Hashem together. The good ones, the bad ones, the smart ones, the silly ones, and so on and so on. All Am Yisrael together. You want to be nitzol min adin, as Chazal told them? Be responsible for your fellow Jew. Show responsibility. You can bring Ketoret today. You can bring Korban today. But you could. Start being responsible for the people, for the Jewish people, wherever they are. You see somebody talked bad about the Jewish people, answer them. You see a Jew in difficulty, help them. Care about them. Be a unifying factor in Am Yisrael. HaKadosh Baruch Hu will be, by doing so, will be able to save you from kol davar ra, v'midin ra, and so on and so forth. And you see that every time we separate as people, some catastrophe comes over and puts us all together. Whether it's Yom Kippur War, whether it was 67 War, whether it's 1948 War, whether it's October 7th. Am Yisrael was separated. Guys, there is a din. How are you going to overcome the din? You're going to come all together, and that's what we need to do. So before we're going to get this bed back into a din, let's be safe from the din by putting all Am Yisrael together. By doing so, this is, when we are unified together, when we are responsible for one another. You see a guy doesn't come to Yeshiva for a week or two. Pick up the phone and say, hey buddy, where are you? Why aren't you coming? Come, I learn with you. Come over. Be mechazek your friend. You see your friend is a little down. Say, buddy, it's okay. Let's have a cup of coffee. Let's be together. Let's not leave him down. Don't have competition. Who is the lucky one? Who is the favorite one? Who is this? Who is that? Be all for everybody together. Don't wait for somebody else to pay for you. Pay for somebody else also one time yourself. Care about people. Don't be selfish. This is when you're doing so, we're saying, what do we say? We say, Ata Elokim. Then we can come to HaKadosh Baruch Hu and say, you are a God. For us together. And then, Soda Shechina. So when the Amud of the Ketoret comes together as all these ingredients, they were put tightly together, now they're set on fire and the smoke comes out, that's when you have the actually Gilui Shechina, Gilui Soda Shechina. If you want to know what it is the unification of Am Yisrael. Have a pleasant day. Amen.